We're here at Sanaa, which is my favorite restaurant in the world. I'm not saying that because we're on camera. I legitimately, at times in my life, I've come here once a week. In fact, there was a time we ate all 3 meals of the day in this restaurant. It's a thing that happened. Pete's here with me. Hello, Pete.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. And Jake's behind the camera. There's a rule with Sanaa. We don't review Sanaa. It's my happy place. It's not a workplace. But they have new food, so I have to break the rules. There's new menu items. So first thing is the lamb kefta.
We have to break the bread.
Well, that too,
bread,
but new appetizer. The lamb kefta is back in a new form. I'll read you the official description. Char-grilled ground lamb with Tunisian couscous salad and ginger pear chutney. We're gonna break into this right now.
Sounds wonderful. Should also say too, the waitress gave a great suggestion that you can do the lamb since it's an appetizer now with the bread service.
Make a sandwich, like a little sandwich.
Little Sammy.
Little sandwich. Want some couscous. I like that ginger pear chutney a lot. It cools things down. There is a lot of spice in the lamb. It's good. It's not a burning spice,
No.
but it's a good flavorful spice. Nice charred exterior, really well cooked.
The
Nice and
couscous is
tender.
nice too as a little addition of texture.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is a fantastic.
And like you said, I like that it's well spiced, but for me, I'm very sensitive to spicy foods.
I know you hate spicy, which is why we have to keep this away from
I know,
you.
that's why that's on that side.
I almost killed you once with that.
That's a fact.
We'll talk about that in a moment. No, and you even got some greens here. Even those are good. Even those are well seasoned.
What's it
I
dressed?
highly recommend this, which is hard because if you have a smaller party, you already have to order this.
Yeah.
This, if you for some reason have been living under a rock since 2009, is the bread service at Sanaa, the Indian style bread service. It comes with 9 accompanying sauces. There's 5 different pieces of bread. And upon request, if you like really, 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 really spicy, there is the 10th sauce, which used to be on the board back in the day. Was taken off because I think Pete almost died. No, you came years later with me, and I was like, you got to try the 10th sauce, and Pete doesn't like spicy, and so we stretched him out. It was fine.
Yeah.
The giraffes licked him on the way.
I'm still
out.
here.
But yeah, obviously this is incredible. Make sure you get this. But I think it's hard because you still got to eat an entree.
Honestly,
this, but
I
could come and do
I was
this,
gonna say, if you just came and did this as like a lunch, if you were 2 people, this is enough food where if you just put a little bit of lamb on the bread, some sauces,
yeah.
it would be a great little snack in the middle of the day to power through until, let's say you have a big dinner planned or something like that.
Yeah. And I will say, as far as lighter entrees for lunch, I really like the salad a lot. There's a couscous salad that is fantastic. And also there's the soup, which is paneer cheese in tomato soup, which is phenomenal. So if you did want a lighter lunch, just do this in like a soup and a salad. Sanaa's the place to go regardless, but that's the way to go. But this is, I
think this is gonna work beautifully together. Yeah.
Should I do it?
I mean, that's what I was waiting for you.
I'm gonna make the little sandwich.
Which bread? I'll do a different bread and a different sauce than you.
I'll do a different
And
bread?
because I'm gonna
I think
add
this is- those last
the
two are not
spicy
good
naan, the
for
regular naan, the
sandwiches. Try
ginger.
the spicy.
All right.
Rip some spicy. The two at the bottom are a little.
They're fun.
They're less puffy. They're a little less. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. What piece do you want? I'm just breaking it up.
That's fine. Give me this. That's very good.
Yeah, I'll take this little guy.
All right.
Put a little bit of lamb on there. I'm gonna add something. Let's see. Let's do.
Yeah.
Actually, with the lamb,
Obviously, this is
cucumber
fantastic.
will be perfect. Yeah.
And that is fantastic. You can put a little sauce in there. Yeah.
Why not? It's like a make your own sandwich bar now. It's
So-
great.
On the lunch menu, they used to have a sandwich. They had sausage in one of the naan. It was fantastic. But the problem was, again, if you ordered the naan, which I do every time no matter what, because that's, again, the rules of Sanaa.
You have to. Yeah.
But it was fantastic, so I'm not at all surprised that this is great.
This is very good. Very, very good. And again, as somebody who doesn't do a lot of spice, even the spicy naan is like perfect. It's like just an accent. The heat's very subtle. But yeah, this together is great.
I'm not even going to give you sauce recommendation because everyone likes different ones. My personal favorite, I like the 10th sauce. I like spicy. These two are pretty hot too. and they're phenomenal. On the cooler side, I like the garlic. I like the red roasted hummus. There's nothing wrong with any of them. They're all great. So if you've never come for some reason, you have to. Next trip to Disney World, find a reservation, come to Sanaa, have bread service.
100%.
All right, I have my cheat sheet out because a lot of this is hard to pronounce and hard to remember.
You pronouncing things?
You know, why did I invite you? If you're unfamiliar with Sanaa, they've always had these entrees that are I'm going to mispronounce it, the pochi, if you will, where you can pick things. So in this case, we've added an extra side for an additional cost. We wanted to try all the things that are new with it. The new pochi protein, though, is going to be the pork vindaloo, which has Goa origin and features inspiration from Portuguese cuisine, cooked with paprika, garlic, tomato, vinegar, and a house-made spice blend. So here are the new vegetable accompaniments you can choose. This one is going to be the lentil dal. I think she pronounced it differently, but it is what it is. Typically found on the Indian subcontinent, made with yellow lentils and cooked with fragrant spices. And then the Rajma Masala. Rajma Masala is a dish from the Indian subcontinent that features red kidney beans and a spice blend combined with onions, tomatoes, and garam masala, braised until tender. It's also known as Maharaj in Eastern Africa, where it translates to red beans, which is typically served with greens.
She also,
you know.
our server did say that this is probably the new spiciest menu on the item.
She did. 7 spices.
7 spice. 7?
Yeah, 7. 7 spices. All right, let's try it.
So we do it individually and then together? I feel like this is the kind of thing where you mix them together, like the rice,
well, you're
the lentils
supposed
together.
to get here. I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's how you pick up some of the soup.
Well, that's good.
It's very tender, very well cooked.
I was expecting a lot more.
It's got a little
heat.
bit of a smoky flavor. No,
But
it's
yeah,
not. The
it's
lamb
very
is,
subtle,
I think
yeah.
the lamb is spicier.
Yeah, this is easy.
I
This is
honestly
delicious.
think the lamb is spicy. It's still very good. It's very tender, very moist. The sauce is a creamy sauce. It's solid. It's solid. All right, should we try the sides now? This is Rajma Masala, the kidney beans. It's kidney beans.
Yeah, it's kidney
I
beans.
wonder why people comment below saying, it's someone who knows how to talk about food. I mean, they're well prepared.
I'd say it's an Indian
There's
inspired.
there's spice there, right? There's Indian spice present.
But nothing.
It's exactly
I
like
feel like
beans, you'll enjoy it.
I was gonna say it's exactly what you think it would be. If you
It's
want,
as described,
Yeah.
right? It's kidney beans in a slightly spiced curry, right?
yeah.
So, it's fine. All right. You already tried this?
Well, I did it a little bit with the pork because I
Okay.
wanted to try it together.
And this is,
But this is
again,
the lentils.
Lentil dal, D-A-A-L. I like lentils.
Now this is all right. So I'll wait for your take. See, I think they can do more with it. Of the three, I think this is my where I want a little more
that
spice.
chalkiness, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, it's lentils. There is a chalkiness that's going to be there. I don't think anything offsets it well.
But what I thought was good was I put a little bit of the pork with the lentils, and I thought together it
That's
was
probably the intention.
very good.
Yeah. That's probably what you should do. I'm so used to. We would always get the cilantro coconut vegetables, which are now gone. May they rest in peace. And those you couldn't really. It would be hard on a fork to get a piece of the vegetable and the beef or the chicken or whatever your accompaniment was with it. So I'm not used to necessarily doing that. I don't know that I'd want that with that either.
I don't know. I think it kind of would all work well together.
The
because they're
rice,
different.
obviously the rice, like that's, you know.
But let's say like
But this
in like let's say we were doing like in Mexican culture, like you're making like a taco. Like I think this with beans, a little bit of lentils and rice would be a nice combo together.
In the bread.
In the
You
bread.
could do it. You could do it. All right, let's move to the next dish. So this is going to be the Zanzibari vegetable curry. It's available at lunch and dinner, inspired by the island of Zanzibar. Zanzibar trading, of course, a store at Magic Kingdom, by the way, in case you forgot.
Also a great Billy Joel song.
Also known as Spice Island. A plant-based dish features seasonal vegetables, fragrant rice, and a blend of cloves, cinnamon, and black pepper. I added chicken to it because I figure a lot of people will. You can get
But a great vegan option otherwise.
Let's get a look at the vegetables because the chicken's kind of buried.
There's your pearl onions. You see some cauliflower.
Yeah.
Your pickled onion. Carrots.
The chicken looks great because it reminds me of the butter chicken. I think that's kind of what it is.
It does.
It's not really described. The menu description is very vague, so I didn't know if it was just going to be grilled chicken thrown on top or what it was going to be.
It looks, at least the cut of it is similar to the butter chicken. I'm gonna try a little piece too.
Get in there. I really like that.
That's good. So, just talking to people out there, because I was always very afraid of Sanaa, because you hear these big, spicy, bold flavors, you know, and everything.
First time we took Jake, very similar. He's like, "What is this? What should I get?"
Everything is so approachable, yet you still pick up a lot of that, you know, all these different spices that are being thrown at you and whatnot. But it's not overwhelming. It's not like you're going to choke on the spice. It really is approachable for anyone out there.
The spice is definitely, compared to the lamb and the
Way more subtle.
pork, way more subtle with this. Almost like a butter chicken. I think I would rather order this than getting the butter chicken with that because it's already on top of the rice and they got rid of the vegetables, right? So essentially that has become this dish kind of. This kind of is the cilantro coconut vegetables with the butter chicken thrown on the rice all in a plate. They've done the work
And they
for
do
you.
the coconut milk in that, right?
Yeah. So obviously, if you're vegetarian or vegan, they have this without chicken and without shrimp. So it is an option. I think it'd be very good, actually.
Yeah, even...
No, this is great.
Vegetable here.
They took the work out of one of my favorite entrees.
That is very tasty.
But again, the vegetables are very fresh, very crisp. Good flavor. The rice always perfectly cooked. It's great. Peach choking. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Fish.
This is what I was most excited about. So this fish.
A little too excited. You want to say it with me? The Samaki wa kupaka. Samaki wa kupaka, which I think might be part of what they sing at the end of Tiki Room. I'm not sure. Samaki wa kupaka. Which means coated fish. It is the moist white kinglet fish, commonly found along the southern African coast. It joins the menu as part of sustainable seafood initiatives at Walt Disney World. Served in a marinated traditional Swahili cuisine, mango and turmeric, and topped with tangy tamarind-infused coconut gravy. It sounds great. Now, it better be good because they got rid of my salmon.
I know. We all love the salmon.
I love my salmon. By the way, the old accompaniments of the salmon are available as the third new vegetable item with these, the pochi. It's collard greens and golden raisins. It's very good. I always really enjoyed it. Okay. Pete, why don't you cut in first?
There's also a cake underneath there, so if you look...
There it is. Polenta cake, you said? We'll ask again.
It's not on the menu? They don't tell you about it.
It doesn't. Maybe it is on the actual menu. I'm reading off the Parks blog. There's always a mistake, kids. But it's true, like they switch off in the amount of descriptions. Either sometimes this is more descriptive and sometimes the blog is. Roasted cauliflower. Is it a cauliflower cake? No, there's cauliflower on the side.
Unless it's...
Oh, yuca.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the yuca. Yeah.
Kaletsi, which I think was a character on Game of Thrones.
Yuca Kaletsi was killed off in episode 3. All right.
Like everyone else, all but one character.
All right, fish and cake. All right. That's delicious.
Yeah? Am I going to be sad about my salmon or not?
I mean, it's not the salmon, but it's very
Well,
good.
it's
Like, if you're looking
king
for a
clip, it's very
fish, yeah,
different.
if you're looking for a fish option, I would order this. The thing with fish, right, is a lot of the time I think it's under-seasoned. This is a lot of fantastic seasonings, and this sauce on top.
That fish is so tender.
Right?
You know, sometimes people use that term melt in your mouth too often. The fish actually does. Like, I didn't chew it. It liquefied.
Yeah, it's... And again, it's just so
It's a
much
nice piece of
flavor
fish.
in a
Show
piece
them
of
the
fish.
inside. I want to show them the inside of it. I'll turn to the light a little bit.
See these vegetables.
It's good. The other thing that's worth mentioning is I think the fish is a little under-seasoned, but the cool thing is if you order bread service, that's going to stay, right? So all those sauces are going to be here for the meal. What I would do with the salmon, I always loved the salmon, but I wanted to make it a little spicier, so I always put one of those 3 spicy sauces on it. And you can do the same with anything here, right?
Or to cool it. I was going to say if something's too spicy, you can cool it down. Yeah.
That's the fun of Sanaa, right? So what do we like? We liked everything.
I liked everything.
Everything's great.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Sanaa continues to impress. I take everybody here every time they come down. It's never been.
Let's eat it before it's too cold.
Switch.
All right, so obviously, as I said earlier, Sanaa is my favorite restaurant at Disney World, probably in the world, actually. And that's, again, not a joke. And found out why today. Again, menu changes are all great, but that lamb appetizer is a must.
And you got to do it with the bread service, but you should be getting the bread service every time you come. Even our servers are the same thing. Using those sauces throughout your meal to flavor whatever dishes you end up getting is a key to having a great meal.
By the way, the thing that's gone, the tabbouleh salad, which I love. No, I think I said couscous when we were recording. My beloved tabbouleh salad, I will miss you. Nonetheless, again, Sanaa is wonderful. Please come. And also, you should go ahead and get yourself a shirt.
Treat yourself. Leave a button that. The other note, where are the restaurants where the chef comes out and asks you, how are the new menu items? What would you recommend? What would you like? There's the bread services love, bread services carouselproducts.com. But I thought it was really neat that the chef Saeed came out and talked to us. Great shirt, Jake's wearing it too, and everyone's been giving Jake all the love, so now I have to wear the shirt here.
You gotta get one when you come here. So head on over to Sanaa. We're gonna do the dinner relatively soon, the new dinner items, but you should check it out. Highly recommend.